Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to a new world that's just incredible. It's not many words that we can consistently come up with to express what we may have just experienced or that we continue to experience every day. Most times we're doing the best we can, but we're kind of just talking shit. But it's the way we can express something that's inexpressible in the best way we can. The changes that happen to each one of us over our lifetime, over a year, over 5 minutes ago, are always incredible. And most times we take them for granted, not on purpose, just because we're the masters of multitasking. But sometimes you have a revelation that changes your life, and sometimes that you see how it's changing the life of everyone on the planet. And in those moments, you just bask in the reality of that, and you look for words to try to express something that is so powerful, felt so deeply. And in the end, all you can do is transmit that feeling. Sometimes words help. Most times, no words help. So the smile on my face and the light in my eyes can transmit all of it. It was maybe 7 years ago now that I wrote some words. I wrote a book called I Am Change, and I'm coming to help you grow. And the words of that book will never be old, because change is always coming. And those words came to me like a song, and I wrote them down, or I typed them into a computer with no intention other than to see the truth of those words, and then being able to pass them on. And within those words, within that book, I heard music. And I put some of the words to music, but no one would know that in reading the book unless they could. But one of the things I wrote was called Amazing. And I heard the melody as I wrote the words. And I thought, this is a song. And I knew one day I would make it into a song. I didn't know how. It wasn't pressing me to do that, but I continued to speak the words of that song and sing them in many different places. And just this year, I felt like it was time to make it a song, to record it. And so I pursued it. And I was led to someone that could help me produce it. And so I have done it. And it brings me great joy, that feeling of something that you saw having come to life. And once again, it was only because I knew that's what it was. And I wanted to share it. But it was mostly for me. And now I'm going to make it available to you. And every time I listen to it, a smile comes over my face. And I feel like it will do that for the rest of my life. That's how much of a gift it is. So today is a celebration of music. The music that's always been here, to help change the energy wherever it's being delivered, to bring things into harmony, to make an area that's maybe riddled with violence in the hearing of music become softer, more in harmony. We all have experienced being places where the music changes the feeling of an environment. And so over the last few days, there's been an awareness of the human entity in each human being being and living a life of reactance. It's not the same as reaction. You stub your toe, you have a reaction to that moment, and you get past it, and you move on. But having a way of life that's reactance is what has blanketed the whole planet. Each one of us has worn that coat. It's that energy that says, don't you dare talk to me like that. How dare you? And it shuts up anyone from expressing. We all have it in us. And we don't think necessarily that we do, but we do. and we put a barrier where you can't enter in, and everyone is on pins and needles because they don't want to say something that maybe needs to be said, for they know the reactance is right there. It keeps us from expressing, but we must realize that we're keeping others from expressing because we carry the same energy. We've done this to ourselves. It's not connected to our past or our upbringing. And we've discovered that it's the music that can soothe that energy, like soothing the savage beast, and gently melt it away from our field. Everyone can feel the freedom of that which I'm transmitting about that way of being that we all have lived under and within ourselves. But now with the music, it will be gently melted away. And the life that you've always desired will once again be yours. You'll deliver the music, for it's the only thing that can overcome the reactance. So my song is a part of that. And how it all happened is a part of that. And 7 years ago, it was a part of that. And for you to have it is a part of that. Now we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. For this thing, reactance was never going to let go. So feel the music of these words, of this transmission. Feel the music everywhere. Coming to gently push and melt away reactance. And feel the new world Feel the clarity, the lightness, the perfection, the brilliance, and feel your freedom. Feel what you've hidden, and what you have not been able to say. And at the same time, feel how you have kept others from saying what they would like to say, so that it all melts away. In the sound of the music. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Thank you, everyone, for allowing me to express this. I only have great respect and honor for each and every one of you, wherever you are. We're sending out an email to all our subscribers, which will show you how to go in and order my song, Amazing. And as soon as you do, we'll send it right out to you. And for those of you who are not on our mailing list, that just happen to be watching this because someone shared it with you, the link to do that very thing is in the description below on this YouTube. There's more music coming from me. And it's the music that will change the world. Thank you for joining me. I am David.